Amor, I'm at America, waiting to receive money in person through PayPal. It's AR Blue Sky Designs Go, lo que estoy pensando. Straight to my heart, Early Lorenzo Art. Shop INTAYIAFAY. I'm sorry. My GoFundMe campaign is gofundme.com/app/Arlene-Lorenzo. When I'm financially stable at a room and get that degree if I want to. Just for fun. What else I possibly plan to work with? I feel like that has so been overbooked already with the right people that goes in. What else? What else? That I may put myself out there to do that. Later on, I also plan to stitch and sell my work on my website, lorenzoart.com, that I plan to activate when I'm financially stable. What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? I'm bored. I'm bored. You can give me money through my GoFundMe campaign. I missed it. You can decapitate David Ledesma that raped me in 2017, 2018, 2019. You can decapitate la lich que se lo calienta hasta que él me viole para ella ver la foto de mi totán. They're disgusting. They're disgusting. They're so gross. I suffer from alopecia. So like, Lord, these leeches around me. Ew. Lord. Ew, like que calienta a David Ledesma en lo que le trae la foto de mi totán. They're stupid. They're stupid. They're stupid. I remember there. You can decapitate Sarah Francis. You can decapitate Berenice Venegas. I don't know the name of half of these. Katie Leon. You can decapitate Carolina Chavez. You can decapitate Carmen Sa. You can decapitate Rosana, whatever last name is, Cassiano. You can decapitate. Did I already say Carolina Chavez? You can decapitate. What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? You can decapitate. I mean, Ega Munoz Carrera steals from Jelani, hoping to see that vagina picture, maybe. They make terrible husband material. They're good baby daddies. So. Ew, 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 ew. You can decapitate this leech. You can decapitate that one too. They're stupid. You can decapitate Cyrus Peña. You can decapitate Brittany Dickerson, que se lo calienta de verle de lo que my in a picture show. You're stupid. Is she still drunk? Is what I heard decades ago. She stays in my home without my permission, steals my vehicle, steals my money, and gets in the way of me receiving money. So I get raped. Oh, that's his question. He's stupid. He went on to steal my money to date him. Homes or bills, so I would lose my virginity individually with them. And they're like so touched with reality that they're still begging me for sex and they fill the homes with delicious the whole time. They're stupid. They're stupid. That was decades ago too. Ew, they're an embarrassment. Una puerca, una asquerosidad. Ew, 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 ew. Ew, ew, dan un asco. You can decapitate me so sons. That make me to steal my money and get in the way of mercy. I think their names are Andrew Albert Leach Basura Querosidad. What else? 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 They think that I'm gonna fight for that dick. There's no fighting to do. If I really wanted that and it's available, it would be so easy to make it happen. I just don't want it. It's not available because he doesn't want it to make it available, not because someone holds him back. He's the owner of his penis, of his sex life. These leeches are trying to make it pretend like they have a competition. They're stupid. A ver cuál manda más en su corazón. And he wants to participate in that. Is he upset? Then I didn't go on to find out cuál es su corazón. They're telenovela watchers. Yeah, they missed the Elmo part. So fun. Also, they're sex addicts and porn addicts. They're stupid. They're stupid. I don't know if I want soup from here either. Or what could I bring to my... What else? I just called Jaden and coconut. What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? This leech is trying to kill me because I refuse to take it out on a date and I refuse to buy him gifts. He's an extorter, a terrorist. He's killed millions of people trying to rape me. They're disgusting. They're disgusting. What else? What else? What else? What else? When I'm financially stable, I plan to travel the planet and meet people, ideally polyamorous men. I'm excited about that. I'm excited about that. What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? I'm bored. I'm sending my GoFundMe campaign to people through Instagram and email. That's so cute hairstyle. What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? I'm bored. You can decapitate Jason Alvarez Lorenzo Suarez. That's trying to rape me. Jaden Canelli, she's so disgusting and embarrassing. She's so gross. What else? What else? What else? What else? You can decapitate Jaden Lorenzo Suarez trying to rape me. He's using the leaders to pretend that she's me. You can decapitate Marilyn Lorenzo Suarez. You can decapitate Evelyn Lorenzo Suarez. What else? What else? But I'm financially stable. I'm trying to travel with not many people I do. I can decapitate David with a smile that's to turn me into a sex slave. What else? What else? What else? What else? So, what else? What else? Not even when Julius and the ladies go to North Carolina, I thought about them. Not even when Jennifer Marie Vasquez showed a picture of herself with like what 10 boys, because a lot of them are men. I thought those were my second cousins. I think three of them and their half brother were in the picture when Facebook I could see pictures or post pictures. I think it was around 2008. I didn't even remember Jennifer Marie Vasquez other than someone that I attended school with. Not a person has raped me. You can decapitate Jennifer Marie Vasquez, una asquerosa, una puerca. I saw the pictures of them and I'm like not attracted to these. These are pretty. And I thought I could do just as good when I'm financially stable. It turned out that they're my second cousins for that raped me, to steal my money and get in the way of receive money. And traffic her into my home to pretend me to be me. Oh, la tipa es una puerca asquerosa. Basura. Ew, 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 ew. They're disgusting. You can decapitate Benjamin Suarez and his sons. That raped me, to steal my money and get in the way of me receive money. You can decapitate Jennifer Marie Vasquez. You can decapitate everyone that steals from me, trying to rape me. You can decapitate Jimmy Gendaliris and Di Lorenzo, una asquerosidad, una basura. You can decapitate everyone that stays in my homes without my permission. You can decapitate everyone that steals my money. You can decapitate everyone that gets in the way of me receiving money. You can decapitate everyone that steals my vehicles. You can decapitate everyone that gets in the way of me receiving money. You can decapitate everyone that stays in my homes without my permission. You can decapitate everyone that steals my money. You can decapitate Benjamin Suarez and his sons that rape me, that steal my money, and get in the way of me receiving money. It's May. What is it? Oh, it's blocked. Oh, from this group. You can decapitate everyone that stays in my homes without my permission. You can decapitate everyone that steals my money. You can decapitate everyone that steals my vehicles. You can decapitate everyone that gets in the way of me receiving money. It's May 1st. 2025, you can decapitate everyone that stays in my homes without my permission. You can decapitate everyone that steals my vehicles. You can decapitate everyone that steals my money. You can decapitate everyone that gets in the way of me receiving money. You can decapitate everyone that steals my vehicles. You can decapitate everyone that steals my money. You can decapitate everyone that stays in my homes without my permission. You can decapitate everyone that steals my vehicles. You can decapitate everyone that steals my money. I'm tagging the FBI in this post. You can decapitate everyone that stays in my homes without my permission. You can decapitate everyone that steals my vehicles. You can decapitate everyone that gets in the way of me receiving money. You can decapitate everyone that steals my vehicles. You can decapitate everyone that stays in my homes without my permission. You can decapitate everyone that gets in the way of me receiving money. You can decapitate everyone that steals my money. It's May 1st, 2025. You can decapitate everyone that steals my money. May 1st. It's May 1st, 2025. You can decapitate everyone that gets in the way of me receiving money. You can decapitate everyone that stays in my homes. You can decapitate everyone that gets in the way of me receiving money. You can decapitate everyone that stays in my homes without my permission. You can decapitate everyone that steals my vehicles. You can decapitate everyone that steals my money. You can decapitate everyone that stays in my homes without my permission. You can decapitate everyone that steals my vehicles. You can decapitate everyone that gets in the way of me receiving money. You can decapitate everyone that stays in my homes without my permission. You can decapitate everyone that gets in the way of me receiving money. You can decapitate everyone that gets in the way of me receiving money. You can decapitate everyone that stays in my homes without my permission. You can decapitate everyone that steals my vehicles. You can decapitate everyone that stays in my homes without my permission. You can decapitate everyone that steals my money. You can decapitate everyone that steals my vehicles. You can decapitate everyone that gets in the way of me receiving money. You can decapitate everyone that stays in my homes without my permission. You can decapitate everyone that steals my vehicles. You can decapitate everyone that steals my money. You can decapitate everyone that gets in the way of me receiving money. You can decapitate everyone that stays in my homes without my permission. You can decapitate everyone that steals my money. You can decapitate everyone that steals my vehicles. You can decapitate everyone that gets in the way of me receiving money. You can decapitate everyone that stays in my homes without my permission. You can decapitate everyone that steals my money. You can decapitate everyone that steals my vehicles. You can decapitate everyone that gets in the way of me receiving money. Ugh, I hate that happens. I just clicked on it. You can decapitate everyone that stays in my homes without my permission. You can decapitate everyone that steals my vehicles. You can decapitate everyone that's caused Data and Kehlani being separated from me. You can decapitate everyone that gets in the way of me receiving money. You can decapitate everyone that stays in my homes without my permission. You can decapitate everyone that steals my vehicles. You can decapitate everyone that gets in the way of me receiving money. You can decapitate everyone that steals my money. You can decapitate everyone that steals my money. You can decapitate everyone that gets in the way of me receiving money. You can decapitate everyone that steals my vehicles. You can decapitate everyone that stays in my homes without my permission. It's May 1st, 2025. I'm tagging the FBI in this post, NATO, Interpol, the U.S. Department of Homeland Security, the Justice Department in the United States, maybe the International Criminal Court. Even though the International Criminal Court exists, I'm seeking the death penalty for Mohammed's citizens and sons that raped me, that steal my money, and get in the way of me receiving money. What else? What else? What else? What else? I'm bored. I'm bored. I missed you. I didn't give up Data. I didn't give up Kehlani. I don't allow disrespect to myself, Data and Kehlani ever. So I'm gonna bring my children to a conversation where mostly everyone in my family of origin is a pedophile, rapist, sexual harasser, thief, murderer, bullies my children, or sexually harasses my children. What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? I'm bored. I'm bored. Anyways, I talked. Who did I talk? FBI, Interpol, the Justice Department, the U.S. Homeland Security Department, the International Criminal Court, NATO, Marines, and the Air Force in the United States. I'm aiming for the death penalty for tax. Porque there's always las primas de Melissa Gómez Rivera que no dan la cara, pero se quedan en mi casa sin mi permiso, me roban mis vehículos, se roban mi dinero, and no voy a be receiving money. So there's a lot of people I'm seeking the death penalty for that I don't even know their names. They talk about me like we're besties. They're like, Arlene, esto, entonces Arlene. Yeah, they're stupid. They're stupid. One doesn't retain that type of information. They're not relevant in one's life at all. They're just thieves, rapists, murderers. Why would I want to remember names? What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? Or what they look like for? Never. I'm bored. I want to visit the beach with Jaden Kilani. I want to visit Jaden Kilani in Tampa next week. I want to stay at Epicurean Hotel with Jaden Kilani. I want to shop at International Plaza. I want to eat a burrito like that place. Maybe mashed potatoes, maybe a salad, maybe pasta, maybe tiramisu, maybe cheesecake. Maybe a pina colada. I think I've had one from the bar version one. I want to eat a green lemon. I want to eat a daily eats. I want to shop at Hyde Park Village. I want to take myself to John F. Germany Library to read. What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? I want to eat pizza Cyber City. I want to. What else is there to do there? Dance at the castle. I want to stay at Hotel Adjunct. I want to shop at JD at Shops of Watergrass and the outlets of. I want to use Jaden Kilani at Burger 21. I want to take Jaden Kilani to Magic Kingdom and eat at Middle Bakery and Mrs. What else? I'm bored. Zero before watching Zero. What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? What is there? Get fit at the plaza. It is a better mystery. It's a totally different feeling. For sure. For sure. What else? Do I ever leave my vehicle parked in that area though? When I'm specifically eating at Burrito. If not, I park towards the side of Nordstrom. There's like a multi-piso right across from Nordstrom, I think. That's where I normally park. I'm gonna shop at International Plaza, Bay Street, ASAP. What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? I want to shop at H&M, ASAP. Workout. What else? There's Brazil at Nordstrom there too. What else? What else? What else? What else? I wanna shop at the shops at River Center tomorrow. What? What else? What else? What else? What? I'm bored. I'm bored. So bored and so bored and so annoyed that I'm gonna be back. El tipo es un bruto. He thinks he curated a list of people that maybe I would be interested in having sex with him. I don't want to have sex with him ever. He's not my curator for my vagina. I've said it for decades. They're disgusting. You can decapitate everyone who stays in my homes without my permission. You can decapitate everyone that steals my vehicles. You can decapitate everyone that gets in the way of me receiving money. You can decapitate everyone that steals my money. You can decapitate everyone that steals my money. You can decapitate everyone that gets in the way of me receiving money. You can decapitate everyone that steals my vehicles. You can decapitate everyone that steals my money and my vehicles. They're disgusting. Esos nenes dan un asco. They've been raping for more than 30 years. They're disgusting. Ew, 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 tipo tan puerco y asqueroso. My siblings literally are tratando de que me pasemelo a mí for them to move on to something better. Dan asco. Ew, they're stupid. They're stupid. They get in the way of me receiving money para dejarme el problema a mí. Y entonces they move on to better pastures, these leeches. They're gross. They're stupid. They're stupid. They're after whoever I date for them trying to rape it and say that they're better. No, tetitas can't be better than my tetitas when it comes to me. They don't get it. They're stupid. They're stupid. Ew, ew, ew. I'm bored. And I was Kehlani. And I hate checking my inbox and not receiving money. What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? I'm bored. I'm bored. I'm bored. I'm so bored. Do I want to? Is the fucking movie syndicate? I don't want to head over to my friend because I have there's bread and water there. My toilet paper is also reaching here. iPhones. No, in the bag where I have my. I'm bored. I want to shop tomorrow. What else? What else? What else? What else? When I'm financially stable, I plan to travel the planet and meet people ideally for years. What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? What is the definition of bigotry for? They're stupid. They're stupid. Bigotry. Obstinate or unreasonable attachment to a belief, opinion, or faction, particular prejudice against the person or people on the basis of their membership of a particular group. Stupidity. The stupid massacre. The stupid. That's what they belong to. The stupid. That's why they're bigger. What else? What else? What else? What else? Intolerant devotion to one's own opinions and prejudice. Doesn't even like the vagina and the penis he came from. Wants to pick what vehicle the mother got taken to deliver him at a hospital. If they use a vehicle, she delivered him in a hospital, which is impossible. What else? What else? Anyways, non-virgins become sacerdotes. Become, yes, there it is. Oh, but ya se la dicho, nene, deja esa cosa new. That's why I don't cry over spilled milk. I had to delete another app from this so I can have room to take a picture. What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? Where is it? Oh, not Reddit. I accidentally clicked on Reddit. What else? Porque he tries to kill me with the fact that my parents and his practice polyamory. He wants to recruit me. It's dangerous. Into like wouldn't have like to be a nun and untouched ever. I'm like, dude, I don't cry over spilled milk. Ya eso pasó hace tiempo. Él se memorizó everything that was in my mouth and culo en mi vagina. Parece. So he said to me decades ago, he's not under no obligation tampoco, porque me quieren matar, qué asco. That he would never ask me out on a date for that reason. So he's recreated introducing to me as an adult age person before I was a toddler with a minute and a preschooler who are the leeches que se lo maman para que a mí me dé asco, para que yo sienta el mismo terror que él siente hacia mí over the people that he witnessed near me when I was a toddler or a preschooler. I never think about him though. So all he does is like waste his time, waste money too. What else? I don't cry over it. Neither does he, porque si él va a ponerse por bien. I've heard. What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? I'm bored. Porque now he's crying that I've exposed him for being a bigot, and now he can postularse para ser presidente. He's a rapist, murderer, thief, and I'm allowed to expose him if I want to. I'm a victim here. And non-virgins become priests. Yes, I mean Christian traditions, including Catholicism, Eastern Orthodox, Eastern Catholic, and non-virgin can become a priest. What else? What else? What else? San Agustin, a prominent figure. Okay, I wasn't there when it happened, so it's like, what is Arnold Schwarzenegger? Robocop, no Terminator, or both? What else? What else? San Agustin. actually active for becoming a priest. Some people want to kill one. They're like, I didn't know that. What else? It requires celibacy, but not virginity. What else? Oh, is one of them like truly a priest? As the marries or some shit like that? I know nothing about their life. There's like 4 or 5 of them. They're so pretty. What, what else? I'm so bored. I'm so bored. Me avisan si leave a comment so I get attention. Y siempre se just for fun, just in that room. What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? I'm bored. I need a swimsuit so I can tan tomorrow. I semi-shaved my legs today. What else? I'm bored. I'm bored. I'm bored. I think they even offer me. They're like, le metamos a ver si tienes sandalias, se metamos también. I'm like, stop bringing that up. Ew. What else? What else? What else? What else? I had at least 4 BMWs when I was 19. And I've yet to drive any of them por eso eran así en la lista que mi mamá y ella me lo robó porque I can't say my son unos puercos asquerosos, eso no hay iglesia. Yo que decapité Jimmy Chandaliris. Lorenzo Suárez, una de la basura de este planeta. Ew, she's disgusting. Ew, ew. I'm so bored. You can decapitate me on me, daughters, sons that rape me, and feel my money get in the way or something. She mocks polyamory. She mocks people that are disabled. Like, I can be on Facebook and kill people, is what she thinks. She's stupid. She's stupid. So gross. Yeah, embarrassing. What else? What else? What else? What else? I'm bored. I'm bored. Anyways, who's sending me money today? I got rid of my sentiments. I'm gonna shop at H&M tomorrow. You can take Claudia Gabriela Martinez Urias that stays in my home without permission, steals my vehicle. You can decapitate everyone that's caused my starvation so I don't report David Ledesma raping me because then people will suspect, if they didn't already, that they're just after my vagina pictures. That's why they're like, no. Become my bestie. Don't ask people to give you money. Let me explain it to you how it happened. So yo le mamé el bicho a David Ledesma legalmente. Estoy tan cansada, pero no puedo admitir que estoy cansada. The legal prostitute life. Si pudiera matarse con cada alón de pelo que se da en ese video, ¿no? Pero no se mata todavía. Ew. I want Ginny Tendaliris and Lorenzo Suarez to kill herself today. What else? What else? What else? What else? So they go on to brag. They're like, tú le enviaste esa foto. Ay, porque eres mi marido. They lie about being married to him. Y tú querías que yo viera esa foto de tu vagina cuando se la enviaba. Tú sabes que eres mi marido. You pick a fake Mexican to do that shit. You can decapitate Evelyn Lorenzo Acevedo. You can decapitate Ginny Gendaliris, Gendy Lorenzo Suarez. You can decapitate Eliseo Suarez Lorenzo is after my vagina picture. So se lo maman a él ilegalmente for esperando que él me viole or have less. They have bets, possibly, a ver who gets it first. Si Janitza o él. They're disgusting. You can decapitate Janitza Munoz Carrero. Just because I don't talk to them privately doesn't mean that I don't remember that they stated a hate crime towards me decades ago, but I didn't think they would go through with that. They're disgusting. You can decapitate Jorge Aviles. You can decapitate La Lich Berenice Venegas. He is possibly hyping him up for him to rape me, for her to see my vagina. What does it look like? You can decapitate Joanna Vargas. It's una asquerosidad. They're sex addicts. They're porn addicts. So gross. They're groupies of my vagina. So gross. They're stupid. They're stupid. So they literally cause one starvation so that one doesn't get to file a police report. I'm bored. They get the vagina picture and they're like, whatever, we may have to just make sure that she dies so she never finds out. Or how do we tell her that we mock her and she kills herself? Something as simple as this, they don't understand, they don't respect. They think they're above who? Ew, 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 oh, they're disgusting. What else? They cause my homelessness, my poverty, my hunger, my starvation, my dehydration. Trying to lure me in to talk to them privately. To just say, hey guys, gonna give me money. For them instead to tell me, ha ha ha. So mi marido recibió tu vagina picture. ¿Y qué carajo haces tú enviándole foto de tu vagina a mi marido? They're stupid. They're stupid. Eso no es marido de nadie. You may have like a really good hookup out there that I respect, but I respect everyone's hookup. Instead, he has a hobby. He just kills, murders because he wishes that hookup would have him like with him all the time, or he's like, no, I'm not the time. What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? They're after. That's why they steal money from me. He thinks he's my pimp of investigation. He's like, but who's the hookup so I can steal it from him? Ya le robó una stripper con la que me violó a mí con ella decades ago. You can kill her. She's disgusting. You can kill him for stealing my home, stealing my vehicles, and getting in the way of your saving money. Or was it Norito a little bit younger than him? That robó una stripper de Ledesma. And that's why David Ledesma is on a mission to kill me. Oh my God. They're stupid. Oh, and they have Suarez also says that rape me and steal my money. and get in the way of your statement to kill themselves today. I want David Ledesma to kill himself today. I want Joanna Vargas to kill herself today. I want María Luisa Rosa to kill herself today. Una leech tratando de violarme. Dan un asco. Stalker. Un asco. Y el menorito asqueroso para que ella le continúe mamando el pene once to try to satisfy her with him and her raping me. They're stupid, so gross. People call him asco. En el Puerto Rico, asco 1, asco 2, asco 3, asco 4, asco 5. The girls get called asco too. They're like, ahí va asco, ese asco. Otro asco. Asco. Ew, asco or asco. Asco after he turned 18 in Puerto Rico. Asquito, menorito, 9 years younger than me. Más asca, más asco. Asco, my querido, from the United States. Asco, asca, asco, asca. Asco. Yeah, asca o asco. For real, that's how people refer to them. Asca o asco. Asca o asco. ¿Por ahí va asca? O yo asco. Oh, está por ahí va asca. Por ahí va asco. No. Ya no digan asca o asco. Is how people refer to them in Aguada, Puerto Rico. What else? 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 They think that they have big amistades. If they had amistades, I wouldn't be starving and exposing them. All my children are separated from me. Finally filed the shit. Oh, I set my way through I-35 in 2019. My Lexus had a lot of miles on it when I sold it. Pero I acquired from 2018 to 2020 alone 100,000 miles. My Corolla that I didn't want because I want a much more pricier vehicle. And I don't like having just one vehicle. So I spent my time, instead of heading to the police station, crying, laughing in my car, singing out loud. Like, seriously, I'm gonna party like it's Ibiza through I-35, but I'm the relative of possibly having heard of that, not causing that decades ago. So I literally, in and out burger my life, stop at Target, La Madeleine, where else? At the drove around by IKEA because it's like very roomy and very much busy all the time. So I'm like, if I need to concentrate, not hurting a person. Why do I need to be inconvenienced and take time out of my day to file this shit? I didn't cause for him to rape me. For real. For real. And that doesn't mean avoiding responsibility. El tipo es un asco, un poco asqueroso, una basura. You can decapitate Margarita Correa, Sonia Alvaro Chapman. You can decapitate no one to talk to. This is what it is. They're menoritos asquerosos. Trying to rape me y que el esposo de ella, David Ledesma. They remain fake married until they get one pussy picture, and then behind the scenes, I've heard them. They're like, "How dare you send my husband that picture? so that they don't look guilty. They're stupid. They try for one to kill oneself. They're stupid. You can decapitate Berlin Jean that stays in my homes without my permission, steals my vehicles, gets in the way of me receiving money, and steals my money. Que ella me va a entregar qué en el parking lot de Gap para que yo lo cuide. She needs to take him to a police station. What else? What else? What else? What else? She said that decades ago. We're doing Switcheroo one day. I quit Gap as soon as I realized who that leech is. I'm like, ew, no, you all traffic me here. I already said that to the FBI. Bye bye, leech, before you even bring up the love of my life. How amazing he is, a darling. Take me to Portugal instead of you. Look, the Maria Vista. Did they pay someone to like talk to her in front of me? Because they do that. They're so gross. I just got back from Portugal. Like, ew, like, why is she still alive? Ew, ew, ew. They're disgusting. They're disgusting. You can decapitate Berlin Jean. You can decapitate Benjamin Sons and Sons. That rape me, that steal my money and get in the way of me receive money. I don't ever want that near me. None of them. Ellos son locos violando a una, dándole el dinero a una, and they're like, él showed up el día que... I think I heard jokes about that. Did he show up to the Catholic wedding? Hizo un show allí into the Catholic church in Aguada, did he pick? But I would have possibly wanted to travel and then just pick like the prettiest one just for fun without witnesses or anyone. And did he just arrive to the Catholic Church one day and say, today I would have married Arlene, but I'm not man enough? They stay with who they want to be with, La Leech or Leech. And then they try to do formality with one that won't ever work. They're stupid. I don't want that in my life ever. Ew, 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 ew. What else? What else? What else? I'm bored. Do I want soup later? You can decapitate Berlin Jean. You can decapitate La Shaila esa. Jahaira Gajosa. They're all disgusting, so gross. Ew, 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 ew. And then I need a pedicure, your sunscreen. I need swimsuits. What is everything but water on Instagram? And I'm gonna get back to cooking for myself so I lose the fat on my belly. You can decapitate Benjamin Suarez and his sons, rape me and steal my money and get in the way of me receiving money. You can decapitate La Jessica Esa if she stays in my homes without my permission, steals my vehicles, gets in the way of me receiving money, and or steals my money. Genie Zendali, so this is why she's still alive. Oh, they're disgusting. You can kill Genie Zendali, Cindy Lorenzo, de un asco, una menorita asquerosa. What was I gonna do? Everything but water. What else? I'm bored. What do I like? This is so pretty. That's goals right there. Sometimes there is a similar one. No, because what is everything but water? It doesn't have listed the brand. What else? That one's pretty too. And this one. That was really pretty. That's really oh, and what's on the website? This is really good. This is how dating can only save me all the time. What else? More. So there's lace. Also, Marilyn, Evelyn y Gilbert me han estado intercambiando como si yo fuera chips en el casino. I've heard that. They're so disgusting because they want to rape me and I'm never available to them. They kidnap the CNN type that they'll rape and then belittle, they expose and terrorize and blah. Like, I'm going to show this to your wife and children. Where was oh, for her to get, oh, actually, for her, an organization coming to, want to give me some money? For her to be able to date this, she'd have to put herself in cuatro, get her hair straight, possibly color half of it pink. And they condition the people they're talking to be sex slaves. Those people, they're like, wow, to impress this girl. Next week, I have half of my hair pink. And do everything that she says. And your sisters are here to do it, but just for me to have a chance with you to get raped. Here's a picture of me or a video of me doing that. Dan un asco. Son una basura, son una asquerosidad. You can decapitate Evelyn Lorenzo Acevedo. You can decapitate Gilbert Lorenzo Acevedo. You can decapitate Marilyn Lorenzo Acevedo. You can decapitate Benjamin Suarez and his sons that act like they're pimp. And go on looking for people for them to rape. They're disgusting. Yeah. Is this one? PQ. What else? What else? What else? What else? I was dating. I was thinking. Oh, this one ties to the side. That it seems like it's PQ swing. So, oh, that's not in that cover up maxi dress and that dress. And there's a one piece. Well, I get rid of my fat belly. And my belly fat. What? Oh, I love that print. I don't forget it. What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? I purposely missed la lista. Pero Arlene, ¿y que tú vas a estar publicando fotos de Keilani en Facebook? They get jealous at the light that get appeared on their servers. What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? Anyways, I'm just gonna keep browsing. You already know who are those leeches that steal from me, get in the way of receiving money, steal my money, stay in my homes without my permission, steal my vehicles, and they get in the way of Kaylani and Jaden being with me. I like the Piper midi dress too. Oh, that's a cute print. What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? I'm bored. I like that dress. Oh, that's pretty too. So relatable too. And that one. What else? That one too. The midnight mini dress. What else? What else? What else? What else? I'm bored. That's a pretty print. Oh, that's pretty. In navy, the lace tie. Cute. It's not a big one. I know what is it? Q Swim doesn't have a website. There's some Victoria's Secret now. It seems like it Revolve. There's a website. That is so pretty. That is gold right now. Not the boobs, so I don't think that I heard that fly. What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? I'm bored. This would look cute on Peggy. Well, I get rid of my fat belly and fit on that style. That's really pretty. They think that I'm gonna showcase them. They're stupid. They're like, "Menonita, okay." He thinks that I'm gonna highlight like his actual woman. Be like, look at linda esta veo bikini. They're trying to degrade me and demoralize me. I won't ever allow that. I have really high self-esteem, se nota because they starve me on purpose so I die. Because they're menoritos asquerosos. No, sí, lo tiene el pene chiquitito. They talk about David Ledesma que si le lifting weights tiene el pene así chiquito. Ellos también. Ellos también lo tienen así de chiquito. Dan un asco. Dan un asco. What else? I'm bored. I'm bored. Where did it go? They thought that I was gonna be showing a fashion show of look at my Maserati que me roban en mi casa. Y mira my Becca Swift que me roban. Y mira todo el Chanel que me roban. Ay, qué lindo se ve este. Like one is bound to say like, oh, that one looks pretty on her. Actually, yo quiero que se mate por robarme mi dinero y por robarle el dinero que no. Why would I highlight them? Ellos no sirven ni como modelo. What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? I'm bored. I'm bored. What else is that PQ? Oh, there's kids. Those are pretty. Those are pretty. The Mita Flutter bikini and the one piece. What else? What else? Because not the only song to these people, and it's an insult to the artist. What? What else? What else? What else? What else? Anyways, I'm waiting for the It's much as much as so like quiero decir ew, 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 ew. There's just those things that are so ew, ew, ew. My Jason Derulo. Yes, the sailor stripe is really pretty too. Oh, the bikini and the one piece. That the Piero set is really pretty too. The Gingham one, and then look at the name. What else? What else? What else? There's a cute poncho. What? Oh, that's pretty too. The pink belted knot one piece. What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? That's really pretty. The skirt one. The kids' garden. What is there for women here? Swimwear. Bottom high waist for my pasta right now. And a tan. These are pretty. Oh, I had one similar like that. They're cute. This one's pretty. It's a seafoam color. It's seafoam. And that's a cute triangle top. This I want. It's the Isla tri top. For real? Ooh, it comes in how many colors? There it is. In what color? Cosmo pink is so pretty. I'm gonna cruise now. Take the extra one. What? What else? The violet's really pretty too. There's that one. I can do. That navy's so pretty. What else? 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 The vivid pink, it's so pretty. What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? Who's gifting me money today? Anyways, I need to file more police reports. Or some people have said that you needed to start with your baby's daddy. I've been told that when human rights are violated, that's a civil suit through the police. However, through the it's condena pena de muerte ideally for the person abusing. What else? What else? What else? What else? I'm bored. What else? They want to know if I still have diarrhea or not. These leeches to know if they continue masturbating to me or not. They're sex addicts, they're screws, they're porn addicts, ill. And they're disgusting. They're disgusting. I had diarrhea the other day. I've been starving publicly for 5 years already. And behind the scenes, people are possibly like, she is right. It's like, what to say? This is the situation at hand. I need dollars. And they're like, well, this is happening to her because she didn't have a grandmother. I don't know. Maybe she's trying to sleep with my husband. Isn't that his reaction to everyone's abuse? Porque no le dieron educación, literalmente lo tiraron a un establo y medio un pack and play y lo dejaron aquí sin pensar nunca, sin un juguete. Y llegó a kindergarten y dijo, ¿qué es esto? Flores para matar a la gente, pullar a la gente para que salga sangre con las espinas de las rosas. Eso parece. Eso parece. What else? Otra animal asquerosa, Johanna Vargas. Ew. Y que food stamps, y que taxpayers' money. They're just worshippers of my vagina, so gross. Que se hacen fake esposa. Se hacen fake esposa. Es más mexicano. Se hacen fake esposas de Ledesma, que es mexicano, hasta que me viole y le enseñé fotos de mi vagina. They're worshippers of my vagina. So gross, so stupid. I hope they all die for separating Jada and Kehlani from me and getting in the way of Jada and Kehlani living with me again. Ew. They're so disgusting. So people in Puerto Rico call them Asco and Asca, not by their names. There goes Asco or Asca. People say about Maria Luisa Rosa. There goes Asco or Asca about Ana Luz Carrero. You can decapitate Maria Luisa Rosa, you can decapitate Ana Luz Carrero, you can decapitate Madeline Acevedo Lorenzo, que se lo mamó por cuántos años David Ledesma ilegalmente para ver mi vagina. O fue Michael Norman que le dio la foto. Or Jorge Viles. They're disgusting, so stupid. I want Maria Acevedo Lorenzo to kill herself. You can decapitate otra más que se hace pasar por esposa de Ledesma y Jorge Viles. Chino. They make bets, they're like, pero si yo me pretendo hacer la mejor amiga, ¿tú crees que me la envíen? You can decapitate Rosa Soto Rosa, it's just an embarrassment. You can decapitate David Ledesma, you can decapitate Richie Hill. You can decapitate Michael Norman and Jorge Viles. You can decapitate que sé que todavía. Rat Pack leader. He's killed millions of people. Looks like a man, but doesn't taste like one. Oh, I want some like dumb paleta. Is it from Good Humor? That's like chicle in it. I don't. What else? Ice cream bar with gum on it or in it. It's not one. No, literally bum gum. No, it's not that one. Who makes it? These people. These people have been trying to kill me for decades over penis that I don't want. Yeah. Ew, 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 gas. What is it? It's popsicle. It's a popsicle one, no? I'm bored. Mm. Anyways, I think I tried one once that had an actual gumball in it. Or what else? What else? I'm gonna shop at Target today and CVS. Who's gifting me money? What else? What else? What else? I'm so bored. I'm so bored. What do I want to eat? Not soup though. What do I want to bring over to my apartment from here? We could head over to the other HEB and get yogurt. The one on South Forest and the head over to my apartment. I still have time. HEB closes at what time? HEB South Forest at 10. So I still have time. I should think so. When does the bus get here? What else do I want from that place? It's Terror Patterson. 88167. They try to become Google Maps for one. They try to become TripAdvisor for one. What else do they try to become? Tinder for one. They're like, aquí está mi primo bello y tú no tienes dinero to date him. Maybe se te enamoras de él y mi mamá es la tota a mí, entonces te saca a bailar. Así hacen. Son tan puercas y tan puercos. Son una basura, una asquerosidad. Esto es lo peor que hay en este planeta. Una lacra asquerosa tratando de violarme a mí y a Jaden Kilani. Dan un asco. Ew, ew, ew. They steal from me. They get in the way of me receiving money. They stay in my homes without my permission. They cling on to one. My dad has starved me sadly, so I get rid of this parasito and I don't have amnesia. So I don't let her in my home anymore. So he's having me do this repetitiveness every day before he stops getting in the way of me receiving money or someone jumps in and just gives me money. So I don't ever let this parásito in my home. Esa tipa es una falta de respeto, una basura, una asquerosidad. People say it's hilarious that she's on drugs. I don't know what drugs are, so I'm just having with someone at the mall just once. Immediately, like a few days later, I was knocked. And they're like, do you not realize that you were with Druggy at the mall? I don't do drugs. What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? I really don't care what people say about me. It's just like the person checking one out at a grocery store could be like the biggest hater of one, and one says thank you. It makes no difference for me. That it bothers me that she tries to infiltrate her into my home and then I So hopefully Maria Luisa Rosa gets the death penalty. ASAP. ASAP. For stealing from me, for getting the me receive money, for getting in the way of, for stealing my money. What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? Oh, when does the bus get here? So 811 would be convenient. 56 very unlikely. I'll make it. Oh, but it's downtown. I'll make it ish on time. Before closing, most likely, but I don't want to be rushed. I don't want the yogurt that they sell here. I want a vehicle. I could get there so much quicker. I want a Lexus RCF for myself tomorrow. ASAP. Please give to me money. It's PayPal, AR Blue Sky Designs Go en lo que estoy pensando, straight to my heart. Arlene Lorenzo, or shop INTAYIAFAY. I am Tara Shop. My GoFundMe campaign is gofundme.com/f/Arlene Lorenzo. So is Menorito killing David Ledesma? Porque didn't David Ledesma rape me so that Menorito couldn't get married to me if he has feelings for me? So el que va a ir preso es él cree. They don't speak directly and say ho. I have no feelings for you ever. Or coño, carajo, I really don't want to be involved in this, but I thought I would marry you and I'm gonna kill that guy or that's my boyfriend. Se le pegan a cualquier mierda, literalmente. Este te le des más peor que un turd. Y yo just ask me en DM que una puerca. Not quite, pero se dejan ser una puerca. También se pegó y que casada con David Ledesma to get my vagina picture after he raped me. You can think how they met me handsome. Please do today. I want fun in my life. on board. You can give me money in person through PayPal. It's AR Blue Sky Design Style. Lo que estoy pensando. Straight to my heart, Ali Lorenzo Art. Shop INTAYIAFAY. I entire shop. My GoFundMe campaign is gofundme.com/Arlene/Lorenzo-Festival. You can decapitate everyone that gets in the way of me receiving money so I don't report David and this man to the police for raping me. They're so disgusting. They're stupid. They're stupid. You can decapitate Benjamin Suárez and sus sons. Te dan un asco. Son una basura, una asquerosidad. You can decapitate Marilyn Lorenzo Acevedo steals from me, gets in the way of me receiving money so I get raped. Looking after my vagina picture, she's disgusting. And then she wants to accuse men that men are so bad. Esto es una lich asquerosa. Una menorita puerca. Has groupies, Berenice Venegas. Y que no se saben comportar, no son mujeres, and then they blame men for being so bad. You can decapitate Kayla Barnes, que da un asco. You can decapitate Yesenia Ramirez Lorenzo, son una basura. They're worshippers of my vagina, so gross. Stupid. I think that they're gonna track me for them to rape me that way. They're delusional. Ew. You can decapitate Evelyn Lorenzo Acevedo. You can decapitate Gilbert Lorenzo Acevedo. Hopefully he's already dead. You can decapitate Evelyn Lorenzo Acevedo. They're porn addicts. What else?